You know I'ma sue. Doechii. Doechii.
I ain't gonna lie, I really didn't like this shit that Adin Ross did. Talking about Doechii that heavy. I really didn't like this shit. But we go watch it.
In a video that I've been avoiding because this has been the most stupidest beef I've ever seen in my life. It seems that Adin Ross and Doechii are back at it again, but this time around, it's causing people to dissect and have an open and honest conversation about Adin Ross and how he treats people. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This channel greatly appreciates you. I can continue to feed you unemployed news. You can continue to stay informed, even if you do have a job. 2025 probably marked year of the Doechii. She gained numerous awards, put out a lot of great music, was seen on everybody's platform, and ultimately became the new spotlight in the public eye. Hopefully people don't think that that was like an Illuminati hand sign. It was just me trying to do something to make the video different. But this also came with a lot of criticism. Obviously she got the industry plant moniker because people said that the ascension was too fast, and with her being more public, people put more eyes on every single waking moment of what she did. This opened her up to criticism as she made some snarky remarks and seemingly was rude to an assistant at the Met Gala.
Look at this. So they, ooh. Doechii.
Yes, I'm ready. Give me another, no, stop. Give me another umbrella now. Another one, right there. And another one. We need another one.
Another umbrella.
Excuse me.
Two more umbrellas.
Right there.
Quick change, okay.
All right, make a path, everyone.
I remember this, I disagree with this. I think she was acting bitchy.
Today, every business needs a website.
I do think she was
Unless
acting bitchy.
this is what your business looks like.
Disagree with that.
I will not.
You look great.
Now, because this is the internet, I must give my middle ground fence-sitting take on this, otherwise I'd be subject to being canceled. And there's some truth in this. Should Doechii have been a little bit more considerate and not rude to her assistants and the paparazzi? For sure. But ultimately, was this worth all that comes after this? Absolutely not. That situation and others sparked people calling Doechii an industry plant, and this is where Adin Ross steps into the conversation. When asked about her on his live stream, he had these things to say about her.
Oh, Doechii rant? Oh, dude, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that industry plant. You guys can say whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant. I've been streaming for like a long time now. Doechii, the umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. So Doechii, Doechii. Okay? She has zero talent.
I've never heard somebody string together so many buzzwords in one single moment. It's honestly a pretty impressive clip farm for the sake of it being just such like a brain dead take. Now, it's clear to me that Adin Ross was like trying to appeal and appease to his audience, but how you appeal and appease to your audience while simultaneously talking about how you have this toxic community is just so crazy to me. It's just so insane to me. I really can't even fathom this shit. And throughout all of last year, more allegations of Doechii being an industry plant, more situations where people were asked about her on stream, people going in on her, more situations like that arose again and again and again. And so in a recent song, Doechii seemingly targets the whole streaming community and gives a clapback, which has been pointed directly at Adin Ross, but honestly can be attributed to a lot of the culture movers and the culture pushers in the commentary streaming space.
The verse was
Get him!
It's hard, and y'all can't fathom that. Y'all can't. Oh, y'all leave.
Now, although Doechii didn't explicitly name any names, the blog sites put it together and they said that this was specifically targeting Adin Ross. I see you in the chats referring to the chats on different streams and you suck every rap nigga dick from the back. That's in reference to Adin Ross having multiple different rappers on his platform, seemingly glazing any and everybody that comes on the platform, whether people decide that this person is a good rapper, bad rapper, etc., etc. Now, will we know for sure if it was about Adin Ross? No, it could have quite possibly probably been about a bunch of different people that criticized Doechii. But what we do know is, while it was a relatively quiet end of the year for Doechii, she ultimately sparked her name back into the conversation, back into the TL with that diss track, because Adin Ross felt some sort of way, so much so that he decided to get with Tekashi 6ix9ine and create a diss track. Now, I watched a good portion of that video, threw up in my trash can, brushed my teeth, used my mouth rinse, flossed, threw up again, then used some more mouth rinse and brushed my teeth, and then came back to finish recording this video. And there were a plethora of things to really criticize in that video. I just, for the life of me, I don't understand Adin Ross, I don't understand Cuffham, I don't understand 6ix9ine, I don't understand that part of streaming, even though I do cover that part of streaming, but we're focused on the Doechii aspect of it. This is where Pandora's box opens up. For what it's worth, I, as a black man who's been consuming hip hop and rap and R&B and just music for a very long time. I'm 29 years old, coming up on my year. I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud. Doechii does have talent. Doechii is a good artist. It's actually refreshing, the type of music that she does make. Sure, she can be eccentric and a little over the top.
Looking for an easier way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor Brands. Just go to
female-wise
pop, I guess, but ultimately I think that Doechii makes perfectly fine music and she's a talent to be praised in the industry. And I'll leave that deep dive into her music side for other creators, but ultimately what I'm saying is that people in this community love her music and they are sick of Adin Ross's shenanigans and antics. That's why it makes a lot of sense why people came to Doechii's defense.
I saw that nigga Adin talking shit about Doechii. There's no way you gonna think this cool. You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna fuck what she said to that art. You keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like, it's permanent. Can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and he didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it, you finna start calling her out her name. I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crit, nigga not going for that.
Glasses Malone issues a threat on Adin Ross saying that if he continues this conversation any further, then ultimately it's going to end bad for him. Now, because this is the internet and y'all know how I feel about the internet, this is probably the best part about it. We do get to hear both sides go back and forth. When Adin Ross catches wind that Glasses Malone is issuing some sorts of threats on his life if he continues to go on these tirades about Doechii, Adin Ross doesn't like it, so he takes to will escalate to a
same words. I called the people I just named dirty bitches before. It's not just I'm only calling Doechii a dirty bitch because she's black. They don't see that clip. You're involved in the streaming world, so you see when I come.
Adin Ross shenanigans gimmick. It's getting to the point where people who I would probably say are even close to Adin Ross are telling him to calm down on the whole Doechii back and forth.
Dirty bitch. No. Adin, you gotta stop that, bro. What's like, because I've been seeing it on the internet. What's his beef with Doechii? Why are they going back? Because I seen, didn't Doechii diss him too?
I think so. Yeah. I think a minute ago, right? That was like some months ago. Well, it was last year.
No, she just put a song out dissing them.
Oh damn, for real?
It was last year.
She came in here first. Nah, Adin been coming at Doechii for a while though. Dirty bitch.
What's this dude in the background?
Leave the females out of it, man. Doechii don't bother nobody.
But when he sat down with his voice of reason, Adin Ross seemingly exposed more about his nature, who he is, and kind of solidified a bunch of the beliefs that people have about him.
And even Glasses Malone said the same thing. He was like, oh, well, Ak is black. So if Ak said it's cool, no. Like, it's not that Adin, like, they were making it seem like you're unfairly or you're just randomly attacking.
Well, I just think they've never seen me come out like Wendy Ortiz or Pokimane. I say that.
They're not gonna.
I say the same words. I called the people I just named dirty bitches before. It's not just I'm only calling Doechii a dirty bitch because she's black. They don't see that clip. You're involved in the streaming world, so you see when I come at all these people. You get it.
I know.
They don't see.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I don't only call the black women dirty bitches. I call the women that are dirty bitches dirty bitches. It's not. I don't look at skin.
You're not gonna go do nothing. So don't put that out in the air.
I'll have the police pull up so quick and put them in cuffs faster than anything. And then I assume
the police are there. What do you mean?
Come after the crime. They say the police come. His dumb ass. The police come after the crime. No, motherfucker. If you threaten me and pull up on my property, I'm gonna get you fucking arrested. Like I don't care. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah. Because People don't understand act. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. And if you live in a state where it's stand your ground, and I think that people are threatening, I've had threats online, and I see them. I'm allowed to have my security take action to defend me. So if you threaten me online in a vivid threat, saying you're gonna kill me or you're gonna do this to me or you're gonna get me beat up, that's a threat.
Now, there's been this overarching narrative that I've been hinting to or alluding at in this video, and it's the fact that a large portion of the black community feels that Adin Ross specifically targets them, hates black women, goes for all their artists, etc., etc. Now, as a shameless plug, I will say that I do want to address that because I think that that's an entire video's worth of conversation and context about the entirety of the streaming community, the cultural divide.
I do think Adin Ross has benefited too much from the black community to be going this hard at the black community. And he does this all the time. He'll say some crazy shit because he's upset or blah 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 blah. Niggas be like, all right, bet we go come see you. And then he's all like, I'm gonna call the fucking police. I'm gonna call the fucking police. Like, I'm not saying you supposed to be out there and like throwing hands with these niggas or anything like that. At all means, like protect yourself and do it the right way. I'm not mad about that. But I am mad that you keep antagonizing people, or at least antagonizing the community, and then you run away to your cops and shit like that when shit gets serious. I just think it's lame. I think the whole Doechii thing, especially a girl like Doechii who's been minding her business. I'm not saying this girl is like the perfect girl, because I do think she was a bitch whenever she did that umbrella thing. I do think she was being bitchy. I do hate the little clip where she was like, biggest red flag is a straight man. I thought that shit was lame as fuck. But as for her talking about you, like she hasn't talked about you, bro. Like at all. Like you literally, I understand when the moment happens and you want to talk about her. Everybody was talking about her ass when with that clip and with that damn umbrella shit. Everybody and their mama was talking about it. So for a girl who's been minding her business and for you to go hard at her, I do think it's a little crazy. Now I'm not sure. I do want to pivot. I want to hold my stance because I'm not sure if she made the diss song before he responded with that diss track. But I just think this whole shit is lame. I think it's stupid. I think he needs to slow down with attacking black celebrities, especially black celebrities, because you are not, you are a guest in the culture. You are not the culture, bro. You're a guest. And I think he got so much money that he wants to forget that. He want to act like he own it. Same thing with 6ix9ine. As soon as you put some money in niggas' pockets or some niggas get some clout, they think they run the culture. When that's not the case, nigga. You still a guest. You just a guest with a lot of money who benefit a lot from our culture. That's something we do. You get a part of our culture, you make a lot of money. That's something normal. So, that's how I feel about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is our first loss in this game. I am a little upset, but I gotta get ready for tomorrow. So, peace out.